Welcome inside Northwest Stadium, football fans, located in Landover, Maryland. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Held in by Myers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. He sends this one to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down, here's Penix. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
They'll run here with Amari Arlington. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
ready. Viking 18. With Ryan.
Back to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got first down from the 31.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut out left. It's a kickoff of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Hampton. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
60 box, go.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the Raiders' 7-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. On is Katie Orr for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Penix now on first down. Trey Tucker makes the play. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Move slated downs to approach here from the 40. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. Play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, this game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They're now set for first and 10. Play fake. Penix. He'll get this to Tucker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. But he's also denied a gain of any kind.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get it.
Here's Daniels. Nice target, that's Lane. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Come on.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 31.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Cougar 19. Tag.
To throw, Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Raiders take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ball game. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Penix on 1st down. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Man in motion here. On 1st down, here's Penix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Hampton, open and drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Warriors 17. 2. 60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. That one finds his man, likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Daniels setting up the play action. This is completed downfield directly. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. First time this game they've looked to him. It's 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Daniels now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
7 Pirates.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
Viking 18.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
A 27-yard attempt.
New York knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Penix here from the gun. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first down, Genty. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second and 8. He's got it near the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
From the red zone now. And the defender coming away with it.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. 19 strike. 19.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
To the air again, Daniels. Check this one down to Etienne. And this is taken ahead to the 37th. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
18, 5 in.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down. Offense up to the line fast.
7-yard line. That's a gain of
he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. York knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way still in that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
70 Denver Wolf.
Play action now. Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll send him over right. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready, set.
They've got first down from the 31. Play fake here, Daniels. Puts some power on a deep one left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a third-quarter lead.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
And he's got a man, complete. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Genty from the gun. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They're going play fake with Penix. That's taken in by Tucker. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down. Penix makes the grab in bounds offside. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down.
22 yards. And the Raider first down.
Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. On target to Thornton. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Getting that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hold it ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
Daniels on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 Ramblers, 18 Ramblers.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still did.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Nice, trap 50, trap 50, go.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A 6-yard run, and now they've got 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Genty on 2nd. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's saying it's another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. On the move, past the 40. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 31.
kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Evans now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, pass the 60.
Throwing now, Daniels. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun again to Hampton. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders down by only 3. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70
Shotgun snap to Daniels. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And an inside give to Hampton. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Cougar 19. 19. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw it. Gets him on a quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
An option give here to Etienne. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
19.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now with 2 seconds left, we've got whistles and we've got a timeout. And up next, you'd assume a field goal try to force overtime. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. High percentage look for him here from the left half. And his kick is blocked. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.